You know that jealousy can cause anger, emotional instability, depression, and other issues like anxiety and depression. If you, if you think from jealousy definition, jealousy means feeling or showing envy of someone else, someone or their achievement and advantage. So you're coveting what they have, showing or feeling suspicious of someone unfaithfulness in their relationship, like distrust, mistrust, doubting, insecurity. These are associated with jealousy. And the funny and the dangerous thing about jealousy is it can stride off from your upbringing without you knowing. It may be one of the things you carried. It is very dangerous if it's not addressed because it can lead to trust issues. And that's the thing. If you read trust issues, it says like you're suspicious or having negative feelings and or jealousy. Those are the things that jealousy can bring. You may not know where it stems from, but you have to understand your individual level, understand yourself, and assess the situation you are going through so that you can have a healthy relationship. And this goes to the parent as well. Please don't make your children be jealous of each other. Don't repeat Jacob mistake. I'll read in Genesis chapter 37, verse 4. Actually, I'll start from verse 3. Now, Israel, which is Jacob, loved Joseph more than all his children because he was the son of his old age and because he loved his mom. So, and he made a distinctive multicolor tunnel, which is multicolor garment, clothes, whichever one you want to go by it, depending on translation. The main fact is multicolor cloth. Simple. His brothers saw that their father loved Joseph more than all his children, so they hated him and could not find it within themselves to speak to him on friendly terms. So, parent, please be mindful on how you train and how you raise your children. Don't make them be jealous. Treat everybody with no favorism. I know it's not easy, but I do want you to remember the danger that may arise due to the action you take. It's very, very important you understand there is a consequence for all the action and your parenting styles. God did not show favorisms. That's the reason he said in Acts chapter 10, verse 34. Now, Peter began to speak when the Jews are talking about Gentiles and all that stuff. He said, I now realize how true it is that God does not show favorism. He accepts, but accept from every nation the one who fear him and does what is right. It's as simple as that. That is why God is constantly calling every one of us to come back home. Now, about the issue of jealousy, if you read Proverb 27, verse 4, it said, wrath is crude, and anger is an overwhelming flood. But who is able to endure and stand before the sin of jealousy? Jealousy is way worse than anger and crude because at that time, I personally, you don't know what is going on. I just want to put it there. When you create a breed and create a monster that is called jealousy, only God can intervene. So that is why, as a parent, you have to be aware on how each children are doing and how you are treating each single one of your child, so that they do not feel like there is a favorism involved. And that goes to how to identify there is a sign of jealousy, how to identify if you are suffering from it. This was written in December 2022 as well by a medical doctor. And what is jealousy and envy? Envy is wanting what someone else has, even if you think is rightly yours. Be mindful of what you desired and allow God to train your mind, your thought, so that you don't have all those negative feelings, because jealousy can be under negative feelings, but there is also righteous jealous. But we will talk about that to avoid confusion. Jealousy is more about holding on to something you already have. You may experience jealousy in a relationship when you perceive a threat or worry that the relationship is changing in a negative way. Both jealousy and envy sometimes can be into like use one another, but what I want to focus on is you have to show sign. When you start showing sign, you don't trust your partner when you are not together. You can easily be possessive. You get concerned when they mention other people. This is in relationship terms. You constantly check like their social media and all that stuff. You think they're cheating. You are attempting to control your partner behavior. It's very important you understand every individual person have the right to be individuals. And in the terms of relationship as well, you have to be one in union, but also one individual as well as a child of God. Trust is important aspect in relationship. When you're feeling jealous, a lack of trust can lead to negative thoughts. So one of the things you also want to know is when you read Galatians chapter 5, he said we should walk habitually in the Spirit, in the Holy Spirit, to seek us, to guide us, to be responsive to His guidance. So, and then you will certainly not carry out the desire, the sinful nature of your heart, which respond to impulsively without regards to God and His prospect. And it lists down a lot of things that is against the Spirit of God. When you go to verse 20, he said idolatry, sorcery, hostility, strife, jealousy. So jealousy is one of the things that is against the Spirit of God as well. It's very important you identify the issue you're going through so that you can have healthy relationship with God and with humans as well. So please and please, self-evaluation is one of the key ways you can identify the problem. And if you are struggling in the identification of your weaknesses, ask your brethren that will tell you the truth. It's very important you understand that je- all these negative feelings, negative thoughts can create or breed the relationship you don't desire. For you to have healthy relationship, you have to be healthy individual. Thank you.